So let's get into why I believe you should have at least 1000 Dogecoin in your cryptocurrency wallet. So, let's get started. This video claims that Dogecoin is one of the cryptocurrencies that will be accepted by income payments and Flex a partnership. Now, this is a huge deal because, in order for Dogecoin to be used as a cryptocurrency in the legitimate world, more partnerships with Dogecoin are required. So, if you can flex a partnership, you'll be able to earn a lot of money. Is this their income payments in partnering with Flexer, the leading pure digital payments network, to provide a seamless way for its retail partners to accept digital currencies flex the backs of transactions with guaranteed zero fraud? So this is a really good step in the right direction, because, as you all know, Elon Musk, or we as a group of Dogecoin investors, are attempting to make Dogecoin the world's currency. And in order for that to happen, we need to start using Dogecoin in everyday transactions, such as purchasing food, groceries, and other necessities. So that's why it's so critical for us to complete this partnership with income payments and flexibility. But, after that, things start to get really interesting. Barry Moore, a member of Congress, purchases a Dogecoin. Here are the details on the other cryptos. So, a congressman, a politician, someone who works with the big players in terms of institutions, hedge funds, other politicians, and the like. He's a big fan of Dogecoin. And that should tell you a lot about the future. According to the filings, Barry Moore purchased stakes in Cardano, Dogecoin, and Ethereum in the months of May and June. So it's amusing to see that he didn't invest in Bitcoin at all. Instead, I went with Ethereum, Cardano, and Dogecoin. Now, I'm not claiming that the Dogecoin is superior to Bitcoin. However, this does put into perspective how powerful the Dogecoin is because people know it's going to rise in value because of its marketability and popularity, Jude. And they said, why is it important that the buyers buy more? They may have Representative Mark Green, buying 1,000 to 15,000 worth of Dogecoin on two separate occasions, according to the transaction report. As a result, he's putting a small sum of money into it. Guys, this is a significant amount of money going into Dogecoin, and he is a very active Dogecoin investor, which is fantastic to see. So, it's always the same advice that everyone gives: fold the smart money. So it appears that smart money is starting to pour into Doge, which is very exciting to see, but this factor, guys, is why I believe you should have at least 1000 Dogecoin. So, this article discusses whether Tesla will accept Dogecoin as a form of payment. And this is what they had to say about why Tesla might want to accept Dogecoin payments, how they tested the halted Bitcoin payments, and their concerns about the flagship crypto's track record. Bitcoin's operations consume massive amounts of electricity, which is met with fossil fuels. Dogecoin transactions, on the other hand, consume less energy and are even faster. To keep providing services to its customers, the company may turn to Dogecoin. The option to pay with cryptocurrency, taking Dogecoins into account, and a bullish price forecast. Tesla may want to consider investing in cryptocurrencies. It already has $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. Now, the reason for this is that, as we previously stated, Elon is very enthusiastic about discussing the Dogecoin, how it can be improved, and other such topics. Guys, if you look at his previous tweets, you'll see that he still talks to a lot of, bigger players in Dogecoin and Dogecoin YouTubers and stuff like that. And he continues to talk about what Dogecoin can do for change and why he prefers it to other cryptocurrencies. So I believe we've taken a step in the right direction. And Elon Musk has previously tweeted things like, shouldn't Tesla accept Dogecoin? And, shouldn't Tesla accept Dogecoin? And it's starting to look more and more like this could be a potential bubble, a catalyst that could send the Dogecoin flying. I'm talking about hitting $1, $1.50, or something similar. We're not sure how far this will go. So here's the tweet he was talking about. This was back in May of 2011. However, given the current state of the market, it appears that Dogecoin is beginning to look like the more reliable option when it comes to Tesla. Fact. There's a lot of energy, saved when using it over Bitcoin or any other, cryptocurrency. So that was nice to see, but then there was this Reddit post that said, stay on target Doge smart contracts, Robinhood, wallets, Tesla accepts those payments, Doge 1 rocket, $1 milestone, we're just getting started. So I believe this helps to put into perspective how far we've come and how far we still have to go. Because, as I've always said, when you look at things in the long run, the Dogecoin has done exceptionally well. Yes, it has been dropping for a few days here and there, and it has also dropped from a high of 70 cents. But if we look at where it's come from, say, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, or something along those lines, you can see that that initial investment would have made you a lot of money. And I believe that we are in the same boat right now, and that if you look a year and a half from now, you will have a major, big chance, of making major gains. So, as I always say, these are all the potential news stories that could be released very soon. We don't know for sure. But, the fact that the Doge 1 rocket is unquestionably on its way, Doge smart contracts. As a result, it's on its way. And, I think when the oldest starts to roll out, the $1 milestone will be all the rage. So, keep an eye out for that. Because I believe big things are on the way, but it's all about big things, and Nakamoto has already tweeted that it's happening. It also depicts the Axe body spray, a deodorant with a Doge coin on it. And he tweeted this because Axe said, "Hey, Doge Army, who's ready for the Doge cane?" So, guys, this might not be anything out of the ordinary in terms of the crypto market. The marketability factor of the Dogecoin, on the other hand, has truly taken the world by storm. And if big companies like Axe body spray are starting to accept Doge and have Doge-themed products, that's a good sign. That, I believe, is a step in the right direction. Yes, it may not have anything to do with the currency's use, but the marketability factor is what's going to help push this price higher. And I believe that it will be the utilization that allows it to stay at those prices. As a result, I believe they are complementary. It's important to strike a balance between the two. This won't work if the Doge coin stays the same as it is now, but as I've always said, the coin that we, as Dojo, have now may not be the same in a year or a month, depending on the upgrades that they decide to make. So, in terms of transaction fees, they've changed, and they're changing more and more gradually. And, thanks to that small change, the Dogecoin is now more widely used in today's society, which is always a good thing. To say the least, it's a fascinating topic. Moving on, Stephen Parsons actually posted this while waiting for the Dogecoin to spike again, because NASCAR drivers are still getting Doge on their front covers. And I think that's great to see in terms of the marketing aspect of it, but I also think it'll be great in the long run for companies or, bigger players like this to accept Dogecoin in this capacity, whether it's for advertising or anything else. Because it will help push the price of the Dogecoin up Judy, the more awareness it will generate and the more investors who will jump on board. Moving on from that, this article right here is this Dojo prominent. Prominent reminds community of upcoming upgrade, which is very interesting to see. So Matt Wallace, a well-known figure in the meme crypto, reminded the community of an upcoming update that was expected to speed up transactions and make the network even cheaper. So, guys, it will perfectly position Doge to become one of the most widely used currencies in the world. And I've mentioned this before, because they actually stated that, Dogecoin was one of the most traded, cryptocurrencies last week. Okay. And even the week before, Robinhood, as you all know, stated that Dogecoin generates the majority of their revenue. So it's safe to say that when it comes to us as users, we're already on board. It's just the way we use cryptocurrency that needs to change. And I believe that change will occur very soon. However, it refers to Elon Musk's response to it. So, he explained, Bitcoin and Ethereum are working on a multi-layer transaction system, but the transaction rate is slow, and the transaction cost is high. This, in my opinion, has merit in terms of maximizing base layer transactions and lowering transaction costs with exchanges active as a de facto second layer. Now, the reason this is actually interesting to read is because I believe that when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, I believe that they will be more widely used as a currency by larger players, such as institutions, banks, and hedge funds. When it comes to Dogecoin, however, I can see it being used by retail investors like you and me to buy food, groceries, clothes, or whatever else. And I think that's the most important thing about it because the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum right now is far too high to be used as a daily transaction. Because I don't think anyone wants to buy, say, a pair of jeans for 0.000036 Bitcoins. Okay, it's too complicated and all that. If one Dogecoin is equal to $1, however, it makes more sense that, say, these jeans cost 25 Doge and so on. So that's what I find extremely intriguing. And I believe that this will aid in the development of Dogecoin as the world's cryptocurrency. So that's fantastic to see now. I didn't want to go on for too long about this, but as we all know, we are currently in a manipulation market, and there has been a slight market pullback, but don't be alarmed. So there's Bitcoin, Dogecoin, old coins, full ammon, and a crypto market pullback in the South. Many people are now, and have been, very concerned about the price of Bitcoin, which has fallen below 25 cents and is now hovering around 20 cents. And a lot of people are terrified, but you have to understand that what's going on right now is a lot of manipulation. Second, it's not just Dogecoin that's suffering. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and other cryptocurrencies are as well. This pullback has hit all of these cryptocurrencies hard right now. So all you have to do now is get through it diamond hand. Throw it because I believe that's where you'll make the most money. But, speaking of price action, we're currently at 19 cents, and I believe it will continue to improve in the long run. Right now, we have a lot of help right here. Let me just quickly grab the horizontal line. At 17 cents, we do have some major support. Is it possible that I'll be dropping below that level once more? I really don't think so. I believe it will bounce off 17 cents again, and when it does, I believe it will strengthen that, I guess, threshold, allowing it to continue to rise and eventually hit $1 very, very soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video, guys. I hope you found it enjoyable. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you guys soon.